in my opinion, it was very useful and very fruitful event, the third one, organized by the Czech embassies in Skopje and Sofia under the Czech presidency of the European Union. We were able to hear very interesting and very provocative presentations. Many interesting questions were raised during the debates, and we also heard very promising answers, and part of the debates during the sessions were very inspiring. And I am sure after this event that we have good opportunities in the near and the long-term future to resolve some of the important Bulgarian, Macedonian historical and contemporary issues. And I'm sure that one day Bulgaria and North Macedonia will be real neighbors and future members of the European Union. Thank you.
What I particularly like about this series of 3 events is that first we really tackled the issues about cooperation between the 2 countries, with particular emphasis on the European integration and how Bulgaria can help North Macedonia in the European integration. At the third part, we concentrated more on the issues of identity, and I would say that there was a lot of positive energy and constructive approach towards the problems.
At the end of the 1990s, it was a very strong movement in Europe toward a more unified Europe. And it's kind of surprisingly that in the 21st century we see a stronger polarization, and there is less dialogue between different positions within countries and between countries. I am extremely thankful to the Czech embassy because they took the initiative to bring Bulgarians and Macedonians together. I think one reason why this tension and conflict has been building up is the fact that they have not been brought together to discuss these issues along the way. And because there has been no direct communication, the issues have been able to grow. And we might even say, to a certain point, they are now in the danger of exploding. And then it can be more ugly. It's very important that this work can continue, that we develop a strategy, not only to continue to talk within this group, but civil society, politicians, and lasting institutions like schools, municipalities. This kind of communication should go on cross-border on very many different levels. That I see as the only way to somehow move forward and create a better relation between Bulgaria and Macedonia. Good luck.
Macedonians and Bulgarians have a lot of issues that they do need to discuss. To say from the side of Europe or Western internationals, just let them be, they will discuss it by themselves, is unrealistic, because there are a lot of malign influences, negative forces inside their own countries and internationally that are trying to sabotage any cooperation. So what is needed is to have good allies, pro-European, pro-international standard allies that will be supporting constructive, authentic reconciliation and improved communication between Bulgarians and Macedonians. We cannot step aside. We need to be fully engaged and provide them our strong support. The negative side is not going to step aside, and we should, therefore, we need to fully engage as well.
Hello, I would like to say a few words about the series of conferences with the Czech presidency of the Council of European Union organized here in Macedonia, in North Macedonia. We were focusing mainly of enhanced dialogue between the two countries, between North Macedonia and Bulgaria, and the aim is to ease and help the way of this country towards EU, because good neighbor relations, regional cooperation, dialogue between neighbors, these are the basic conditions on being EU member. We have experienced the same. First, we were cooperating well within Visegrad countries, and it was welcomed by EU then, and it helped us on the way towards EU because we showed that we were able to cooperate in the region. The same we would like to show here. We would like to enhance the existing dialogue, to deepen regional cooperation, and to improve neighbor relations. So we have focused on several topics. In Sofia it was first conference, and we focused on experience sharing, meaning experience from Bulgaria and European way, which happened recently, because you meet a lot of experts. Those who know acquis, who knows how you should approach the reforms, the chapters, legal translation. Then in Skopje it was about advantages and benefits of common market, which hopefully both countries will enjoy. North Macedonia is on its way, and in some years' time we will enjoy the common market. And the last part is taking place here in Petric in Strumica, cross-border region. It's focused on real dialogue, cross-border cooperation, and we are giving examples from other regions like Czech-German declarations, Visegrad cooperation, to give an example and to introduce parts of this experience here. All in all, we try to contribute as a Czech presidency to successful European Macedonian way.